They're on me now. Rock the loader.
Using a stun!
Rock.
Yep.
Movement!
Around some taxes on.
Pushing you now, on bed. Pushing you now.
One down!
Bounty target is down. Well done.
Hello viewers, and today I have got a loadout for the QBZ assault rifle that you can use in Warzone. Now, even though I haven't managed to unlock all of the attachments for the QBZ just yet, I found that this particular combination of attachments actually served me really well in solos gameplay. I also tried it out in trios and it's just as good there. It's a very reliable and versatile weapon that I think you'd definitely have a good time with because it's just nice and easy to use and the recoil pattern is very forgiving. But before I break down those attachments for you and show you some awesome solos gameplay that I've got with this weapon, it would be amazing if you could subscribe to the channel. I've almost got 370 subscribers as of recording this introduction for this video, and I'm really working towards getting to 400 subscribers, but at the moment the main goal is 1,000 subscribers, which would be amazing if I could get there. And so thank you to everyone that has already subscribed and people that watch my videos and comment and talk to each other about all the weapons and suggestions that they want to see in future videos. So thank you very much for all of that, and thank you for liking the video as well, because it really helps with that YouTube algorithm and pushes my videos so as many people as possible can actually see my videos. And so, starting off in the muzzle attachment slot, we are using the agency suppressor on the QBZ. It almost looks a little bit like the Colossus suppressor on the Odin, if you know what that looks like. And so the agency suppressor is almost a bit like a beefed up version of the monolithic suppressor on the Modern Warfare weapons. Just like the monolithic suppressor, it provides sound suppression, bullet velocity and an increased damage range. But this attachment also increases vertical recoil control by 5%. Damage range also has an increase of 10%, and bullet velocity has the biggest boost of them all at 25%. This is ideal for this kind of weapon because you will find yourselves quite often going for long range or medium range beams with this weapon. Each bullet doesn't necessarily hit that hard, but because it fires nice and quickly and the recoil is nice and easy to use, we can use this increased bullet velocity to make firefights even easier. As I've mentioned in my previous videos, some of the attachments for the Cold War weapons have not been properly tested by True Game Data, or should I say they have not been published on the True Game Data website, and the barrels for the QBZ is one of those attachments. But for this setup, I'm using the 16.5 inch Ranger barrel, which focuses on increasing bullet velocity. As I mentioned with the agency suppressor, the increased bullet velocity is one of the things that you really want to improve with a weapon like the QBZ because it fires so quickly and the recoil is so nice to use. We want to just not have to lead our targets quite so much for those medium to long range engagements. Now, even though we don't actually have the specific bullet velocity increase for the QBZ, I can tell you that this barrel on other ARs usually increases bullet velocity by around about 63%, I'm pretty sure. So we can safely assume that that's the increase that we get with the 16.5 inch Ranger barrel on the QBZ. In the underbarrel attachment slot, to make that beam-like effectiveness even better, I'm using the Field Agent Grip for a 7% increase to vertical recoil control and a 15% increase to horizontal recoil control. This means that it just makes the recoil slightly more vertical, which overall makes it a lot easier to control, because instead of having to move the stick from left to right to control the recoil, we only have to simply pull it down, which is much easier to do. It's also worth noting, if you are in the process of leveling up the QBZ and you want that beam-like effectiveness nice and early on, then you would think that using the foregrip would definitely help with that. But all of the foregrips, as tested by True Game Data, actually don't do anything. It says it improves horizontal recoil control, but it simply doesn't. So use that attachment slot somewhere else, perhaps in a stock like the tactical stock that you get fairly early on in the level up progression system, which will increase your aim walking movement speed, which will make you harder to hit while you're leveling up your weapon. in the ammunition slot, as I'm going to be going for beams and the weapon fires quite quickly, I'm using the Stanag 60 round drum mag. I probably will use the, what I'm assuming is a Stanag 60 round speed mag once I unlock it at level 51. But at the moment, the 60 round drum is the biggest ammunition attachment available for me, and I can tell you 60 rounds is a good amount to use. I've experimented with the 45 rounds, and I do find that I can often run out of bullets because each bullet doesn't necessarily hit that hard on the QBZ. We want as many as possible before we have to spend precious time reloading. And for the final attachment, I wanted to use the Cobra Red Dot for what is supposedly a 1.7 times magnification in order to aid me with those medium to long range engagements. According to True Game data though, it's actually more so a 1.25 times zoom when you actually measure the pixels that become available within the sight picture. But nonetheless, I thought it was a nice clean picture and just made me that little bit more confident when I was taking on enemies that were a little bit further away. But if you have an especially good aim and you don't mind using the iron sights, you could always free up this attachment slot into the stock section and perhaps use something like the SAS combat stock for a huge boost to aim walking movement speed, which makes it very good for close quarters engagements because you can be that little bit harder to hit when you stray from left to right while you're firing. But let me know down in the comments if you do give this weapon a go. I was personally pleasantly surprised by this weapon, particularly as I haven't even unlocked all of the attachments for it yet, and I already have found a pretty good loadout for the QBZ. But let me know if you give it a go nonetheless, and leave a like if you enjoy the video and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thank you very much for watching and enjoy the gameplay. Oh, going to the shop? No. Oh, maybe I'll go to the shop now if he's got any money.
Got gas moving in.
Trap his car just to be safe, in case he comes back. Gonna be a tricky rotate now. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go to airport. I'm probably gonna go towards ATC, maybe into that underground bit under airport. I think that'd be a good idea. Steps. Oh, the flash saved me then. I shouldn't have turned my back on him then. That wasn't very clever. I started using flashes though instead of stuns, and they've turned out to be very good actually. Oh, okay, that's really good. Don't have to spend my money now. I can buy. Oh, there's a truck coming. Has he seen me? Put that down in case he comes back. Oh, he's not coming back. What? Oh, look how hidden that is. That's good to know. This bit of grass. Get UAV now instead of self-res.
coming up.
UAV entering the AO.
Just continue that rotate, I guess. No time to loot really, need to be quick. Ooh. Okay, so he did 50 damage and 2 bullets, so not particularly powerful gun. He just hit me on the leg.
RTB for resupply.
Oh, he's shooting that truck now, I think, so that's my time to leave. Yeah, I can't see him.
Only 5 remain. Finish the job.
Honestly, have not stopped moving. I can't find anyone.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
There's only 4 players left now. How many of them can I kill, do you reckon? The difference between playing aggressive, okay, there's someone, and playing silly. I want to play aggressive enough to chase people, but sometimes you chase yourself into trouble, don't you? So there's a lot of places there could be at the moment.
Losing ground.
So that guy has been killed from the roofs by the looks of it. Probably sniped, because no one's looted him.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
So where should I go now then? Oh. So the doors are downstairs, but that sounds like it's above me. Yeah, that's someone on the roof. It's not really safe to challenge this side because any noise I make... Oh, okay, it's got in the truck. So we've got a blooming truck driver, so I'm going to have to sort him out with my mines if he comes towards me. Bide my time, this is a good little spot. Don't want to come out of it too early, unless that truck sees me. Okay, there's the other guy that I heard, he's just jumped off somewhere. There he is. Oh, he tricked me then. He went left, I went right, and I missed him. Got the armor break there, he's under pressure. No one's died yet, still 4 other people left. Oh, there's one. Only a little bit of damage though. Okay.
Enemy precision airstrike.
Well, that's going to force me to move. Okay, that flash saved me then, I think. If that was the guy shooting at me, because I definitely got a flash off on him. Put that mine down, because that truck's going to come this way. Oh no, he's not. He's going to go right. Oh! Yes! Okay, 2 left. Come on. Yes! 1 more. 1v1. Oh, gas mask. Oh, that was so close. I actually think I got the killing bullet was while I was hip firing, taking my mask off. But that just goes to show how reliable that QBZ loadout is. Especially with those mines and the restock, flash grenades. All just comes together and you get yourself the win. Only 5 kills, but I think at least 1400 damage, I'd say. 1400, 1500 damage perhaps. Let's go. First place. Let's see how much damage I did. What? Yeah, 1462. That's pretty good. 5 kills. Nice.